So, I got a circuit cube. Let's go. So, yeah, I got a circuit cube. Now, there were two main reasons for that. One is because I used to have this little caboose slash brake van slash whatever you want to call it, and I'd usually use it for my engines, like whether they had rolling stock or they had the coaches. Now, as proven before and just looking at the model, it wouldn't be able to push a lot of engines since most of my engines were pretty heavy. Now, that isn't saying that it was a bad model or a bad motor, but I really wanted my engines to move. And another reason for this was because I recently watched Wooden Toby's models, and those models were pretty dang amazing. A link in the video will be in the description. And I thought it was so amazing how his models could just run on their own, and I've wanted to do that for so long. And he suggested a circuit cube. I had never heard of this until, this video. Now looking at it, it was pretty small, and most of my models are pretty small, and I think it would have worked. So, I ordered it, and I inserted it to Scott. So, when it first came, this is actually a kind of funny story, but I got it as soon as I left home. So as soon as I left home, the package arrived. So I found that very funny. But as soon as I got home, I got straight to testing since I was very new to the circuit cube. But it's very, very simple to set up. And you can see with these clips that I was very new, and I thought this was pretty dang amazing since, the circuit cube is one of, if not my only other form of a motor. And knowing the measurements of all these bricks, I knew that this would be perfect, and I mean perfect for Scott. So again, I got straight to work. So I recently got the Circuit Cube app, which thankfully is free on my tablet, which I got for Christmas this year. And I got the tanker pack, I think it was called, and it's one of the simplest things because it's literally just a lever. It's very easy. Scott just moves forward and back. And looking at the model, it's kind of simple because the motor itself is at the bottom, and then the battery box, or it's not even battery box, you actually have to charge it with a wire, which thankfully also comes in with the box. Now, sadly, I don't have any footage of how I originally wanted the motor, but my original idea was with this animation right here that I did. But then my friend Tank Nerd suggested I should do something like this, which is the final product, and thank you, Tank Nerd. Now, if you want to add your battery box into it, I'm just going to call it a battery box, but if you want to add it in, it's a 4x4 that is 2 bricks tall. And thankfully, it just worked for me because my models are in 6 wide, which is personally my scale, and thankfully it worked. And for the motor itself, I fit it in the chassis because that thing is a 2x4, but it is also 2 bricks tall, but it does work. So earlier I actually did post a community post saying who would you want next, and oh buddy boy, you guys really wanted Montana. I'm honestly not surprised. I bet like one, and I know one person put it there. But another thing that I have to do with Montana though is that I have to switch the lining, which is his blue and light blue. So I'm gonna have to do that, but it's just a small fix, so no harm in that. But yeah, I will add him soon, and I might do a little GIF just to show you how I actually did it. Again, he's basically like Scott, so it might actually work. But yeah, it also would work so much better with Derek too, because he's literally just a box on wheels. Or no, that's actually Ruben. But I think it would also work on Ruben. I'm not sure about Ben, and I want to try on Martha, but I'm way too nervous because she's kind of a fragile engine. Or no, that's actually Scott, but Martha has a lot of pieces to keep the boiler in. But it's very easy, and I could probably do it. So yeah, this was my video. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.